Hello everyone, this is Jay, also known as Lugdunon. I am going to be christening the channel with a game from the makers of Minecraft, Mojang. This is the second game they've released. We're going to have a quick 10-20 minutes, just, you know, have a look how the game generally plays. I've had a couple of games already. I've played, I don't know, 3, maybe 4 games, just to get a taste for it, because this is my kind of game. It's a bit strategy, you know, it's all about thinking ahead, trying to reduce your risks and just play to certain strengths. At the minute there's only 3 decks in the game because the game is in beta. You have to buy your way into beta. I think it's about £12 to buy your way in. So yeah, I'm using a growth deck, which, well, you'll see generally how it plays out shortly. At the minute, whenever you buy the game, you also get 2,000 golds, which you can use in the store, which basically looks like this. You can buy random scrolls, which can literally be anything from the 3 decks. The scroll packs, again, the same kind of thing, but a lot more of them. Or you can buy individual scrolls from a particular deck. Most of these are bought with in-game money, not with microtransactions, which is nice to see. There is a section for just for you, which is 6 randomly generated cards every couple of days, which you can buy again with gold or these shards, which are real money. Other decks, you pick whichever deck you want to start with when you first get the game. I've gone for nature, my kind of, well, growth should I say, my kind of deck, and some avatars, but you know. Right, there's a deck builder. I'm not going to go into too much detail with that. The settings are quite basic. So yeah, let's just do a quick test against an AI and show you generally what the game's all about. Right, it's essentially a card trading game, but you've got this grid. Rules of victory are smash 3 of these towers. If your enemy side, you win. It's all lane based. So, and to use these resources at the top of the card, you earn these. You have to first sacrifice a card. So if you click that, I get 1 point of energy. Nothing I can put out in the field. End my turn, other person's turn. They'll do the same, and you carry on. So let's see what we can do. Every card's got certain stats. So, like with this one, it doesn't have. That's his attack, how much damage it would do whenever it was its turn. This is how many turns it will activate. So you may have to go through 3 turns before a card will attack itself, and that's how much life it's got. And these are all special effects, which I'll explain as we go. Right, we will get rid of that for now. To anyone that has played this game, I apologise for my noobness of this game. I have not been playing it very long, but I like the concept, so I thought I'd give it a bash and see how we got on. It's very much a game of managing your resources, managing your cards so that you've got options available to yourself. For some reason this AI doesn't appear to be doing anything. If it doesn't do something soon, we may have to change that, but we'll see. Right, now that I've got 4, I can summon my first creature, which we'll put behind there. Now that too, every 2 turns, he will attack. If there's nothing in front of him, he'll take damage off that tower. Once we've smashed 3 of them towers, we win. Which, I'm hoping that's what'll happen, so I don't look like a complete idiot. Right, there are certain effects on cards when you look at like this one has haste, which basically means the same turn that you put it out, it will attack that turn. Which, again, these are all things that you can use in different types of strategy. There is a lot of strategies in this game. It's very, it's one of them games, it looks simple, but it takes a lot of getting used to. How this character's flashing basically shows you that he's going to be attacking this turn. As soon as I click end, it will go into the attack phase, and it'll play out. Whichever one's nearest the front will attack first, then the second line, then the third. All makes sense. There we go. And he's done a bit of damage to us. Now you have to watch for some of these and check if they've got any. Right, he can sacrifice us if he did so wish. Right, we'll sacrifice some more cards, get some resources. Right, here's another one that I've got that's got haste. A little bit more of a tanky character. 4 points of damage. The damage is consistent as well. So, whereas you get other games like Magic the Gathering would be a perfect comparison to this, where damage stays. It kind of refreshes every new round. With this it doesn't. You play everything's just persistent. So we will, yeah, we'll get him out on the field and we'll start trying to break down some of these defences a little bit. We're going to move him over to here because I want to get rid of these defences. I could have attacked that, but I personally like trying to smash the defences so they've got nothing to retaliate with. Right, so what have we... Right, Spiky, basically whenever we attack, if we attack him in direct combat, we'll take damage for hitting him. So if we can, we'll avoid that. And the way we'll do that is we're going to cast this onto him, which will poison him. So I've just put this on him. Enchanted creature becomes poisoned for 3 rounds. So every 3 rounds he'll take a point of damage. He's got 3 health. So unless he gets healed, he's going to die in 3 turns. We're about to attack, which I'm going to try and, you know, draw first blood, as it were, on these towers. And I'm also going to put another creature out for a 3 turn, but he's a very heavy hitter, but he's incredibly weak. Does have a special ability that if he dies, all of the creatures on my side. And there we go, his sacrifice just hit and took him out. You'll now see that go into effect. But unfortunately the turn ended just as he did it, so you won't see it go into effect unless you watch the video closely. When enchanted unit is attacked, attacker becomes poisoned. So we will, for now, sacrifice that because we don't really need it. Right, in a second he's going to attack. I don't really want to get hit in the tower, so I'm going to put him in the way to block, while these two will directly hit the tower. So we'll take quite a decent amount of damage off there. As I say, to win we need to smash 3 of these towers, so hopefully we can do that. Same card again. Oh, is he going to attack before us? No, he's not, and we will kill him. So I'm going to sacrifice that. The other thing you can do is instead of for resources, you can draw 2 cards for 1, which is what I just did there. You can only do 1 type of sacrifice every round, so you can either get your resources or you can get more cards. You cannot do both. So again, more tactic to be thought through. We're going to summon out another character which will actually give us resources for being summoned as long as it's alive. Once it dies though, we do lose that resource, so good. He's quite a weak creature, but it can be valuable for getting some of the larger creatures up. Oh, right. And there he just used 1 to reduce the cooldown by 1 so he can immediately attack us, and it's taken out one of our creatures. So now we can't kill him in 1. Right, so now what we're going to do, he's about to attack, so we're going to put this in the way so that he can't hit the crystal, and that has Spiky, so that will reflect some of the damage back at him, which may actually be enough to kill him. He's about to attack, he can't kill him, so what we're going to do, I'm going to leave him in that lane to attack that crystal, so we can have these 3 weakened down. And we shall see what that... I tell you what, we'll actually sacrifice this and get 2 more cards. Ah, right, that's actually done us really well. Got another one of these. These have haste as they come out, so they can attack instantly. So we're actually going to get rid of him because he's quite a tanky card, and I would like to see him removed from the field. So we're going to do that now. And there we go. What have we got now? Right, he's just brought out another one. Right, there you go. You see, that took damage, but he took damage back. Protecting that though. Right. Now he's about to strike and he's about to strike. We've got 7. Right, we will put one of these down at the back, which every time that reaches 0 it'll heal all our cards for 1. There's no damage done at the minute apart from to these, so it might just help keep them up just a tiny bit longer, but he will smash that this turn. And yeah, right, since he's about to attack, we'll use this on him to get 3 damage off that tower. End the turn. Right, so we've got 1 tower very badly damaged. And, ooh, what's he done there? Add a 1 tower. Right, so he's made all their moves take an extra turn to load up. So, right, that's not a particularly good card, so we'll... There we go, right, we've got some more creatures now. Right, I'm going to throw another one of these up here to start weakening down some of these other towers. When we draw this one, special effect of summoning another card, or scroll should I say, when it comes out. So it's not a particularly strong card, so I'm going to put it there to, since he's about to attack, take the hit, and yeah, we get an extra card out of it, which is all the units I control get 2 extra attacks. So if any of these are going to attack a lot at the same time, I'll pop that, I'll do a lot more damage. That's the hope anyway. What's going to go happen now? Right, he's enchanting and summoning an extra card. So as you can see here, he's forming quite a strong line here to try and take out this tower, similar to what we've done up here. Right, now because this tower only has 2 and both these hit for 3, I personally don't think it's worth keeping them in this lane. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move both of these up to hit that tower and start doing massive damage to that at the end of this turn. And then we shall, in fact, cast that, so they will now completely destroy that tower. And what does this do? Increase 1 attack and 3 health. So he has 3, so that'll give him 6 health. Right, what we're going to do, I don't want them hitting these towers, so I'm going to use him to be a bit of a tank. See, now he's got 6 health and he can only hit for 4, so he will actually survive this attack, while he will lose a tower. So, and there we have it. Right, they've just been... oh right, he's now used enchants on this card, so now I will actually lose that wolf this turn, which is unfortunate, but it's one of the things, it's luck of the draw through a lot of it. If you've got decent cards in your hand at the right time, it can change the game very, very quickly, which is what this is all about. We're going to start moving some of these cards back down, so I want to try and work these 2 towers down and get the victory. Right, unfortunately we are going to take a bit of damage to the tower now. Oh, maybe not, because he's decided to move up. Which, right, next turn all 3 of them are going to attack. We do want to generally avoid that. A lot of my cards are also going to attack though, so we could probably use this to our advantage. Right, we're going to bring this out because he'll summon a creature. Right, we've got a Great Wolf, which is a fairly decent card. It's got Relentless on it, so basically if it hits a card, kills it, and it still has some attack left over, it'll carry on and deal that to the next person. So we're going to put him down around here somewhere for now. I know he could have technically survived that attack, but I don't think it's personally worth it. He'll kill that. Right, I don't really want all this damage hitting that tower, so I'm going to start putting cards in the way. Right, we're going to let him take care of the tower, and he's going to go behind. With the double of these attacks, it'll at least kill him. So, we can hope for that, at the very least. And I've changed my mind on that, I'm going to get that to stand in the way. Right, so now if we can smash one more tower, we win. We're still on pretty deep. Well, we still haven't taken a hit on our towers yet, surprisingly. So, hopefully we can keep up this. Right, due to an enchant, he did actually just kill the wolf. Right, we've got another healing one up, so that will now be receiving... we'll get a lot more healing out on the field now. And we now want to be starting to work on getting this lane buffed up as much as we physically can, so we can take out that last tower, and maybe starting to drop any cards, the extra cards that we get down here to kill. Right, so what's he can do 7, so he hits for 3, he hits for 3, so they only do 6. So what we're going to do, we can use this enchant on him, buff him up to a 5, so that's an 8 between them, which will kill him. Now we've got an extra card that we can drop here, so we're going to change, we're going to put him to be a bit of a block in front. I'll throw him at the wall and we'll see what happens. So we've got rid of him in the way. That tower is now open for attack unless he puts something in the way. Right, he sacrificed his I'm not sure what it was, but he sacrificed it to kill that. Right, now both of them two are going to attack, which will be 8 damage, which is nearly that entire tower's health worth. I can use this card, which will reduce their cooldown by 2, which would mean they were all going to attack at the same time, which would be 7 damage between them, which would be enough. Right, yeah, we'll do this. I want them gone, so we're going to do that. We're going to cast that. Everything's ready to go. And then we'll hit that. And there we go. Now, what we're going to try and do now, we're going to throw this card away. We're going to bring another big card in. Now this has a special ability for everything that's around it, as you can see there. So now we'll wait this out. What do we get? Right, he's got another fairly weak card, but it has, for all of the creatures you control in the same row. Right, so if he starts to stack them up, they can become a bit of a problem. Right, we want to move him there, move him there, move him there. Between them they get 4 attack, which is enough to kill him. And we're going to stick a wolf there and sacrifice some more cards, which we'll put that there. Right, so that's him gone. We lost both of those cards, but it stopped him attacking this tower, which is then immediately summoned a new card, which are both going to attack as well. Right, we'll right, what are the 8? So he's got 4, 3, 7. So we need to get 1 more damage from somewhere, which we can do by that, which increases everyone's damage on the field by 1. So we'll just activate this now and we'll get this done. And there you go, that's the victory done. So yeah, that's a brief look at Scrolls. Hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a like, subscription and comment, helps me out a lot. Thank you, and I'll see you all soon.